of here. Stay here. This is the world.
Giving me a plane ticket and letting me disappear into the world on my own, which is...
If we're not gonna turn into animals, then why'd my daddy give me this icky animal food? But
with the GED, I could get a good job and start fresh.
Back up. Try it again.
Was of such time,
What's it say?
You fail!
What?
Boy, I'ma slap you into animation!
Ow. Oh. Oh, look.
Do you know how hard it is to fail the GED? I have an uncle who can't read clocks, and he has 2 GEDs.
I can't believe you slapped me.
I can't believe you made me throw my back out.
Leela, what are we doing? We don't even know if this world exists.
When you're in a world, you might as well assume it exists.
you see now, this is the world. 100 square miles an hour, 96 every hour for the rest of my life.
I've been locked up tight for a century of lonely nights, waiting for business so fast.
Sorry, the Ferrari ride still 100 miles an hour. Now, how do I help? At some point, it stops.
Yes, no, maybe.
This combo meal's got scharf aus in hier snap. Whoa. Das was your snake near snoring and shit. Worrying it's it has a shit with my dog.
I don't know. Can you repeat the question? You're not the boss of me now, and you're not.
Watch out! Boss man's here! Everybody run! Just joshing.
Where is he? Do I need to call Nora?
What's your plan, Nora? Nora! Where are you gonna go? Come on, Nora! Nora! There's no place to hide! You're making us annoying!
He wants to eat one tiny part of a shark and throw the rest in the garbage.
Well, that's why I watch it at your house. Things will cool off after today. Dad has his big show.
They'd be all like, honey, I'm taking Cooper and Tucker down to the cove.
Right.
How's the perma-snow coming, Lisa?
What is the trace amount of ammonia needed to sustain the creation of snow?
Just squeak out the whistle pot.
Has his big show and tell at the lab.
You just take your legs for granted, like nothing could ever happen to him. Well, let me tell you something.
This is why everyone teases you. Hey, Malcolm. Hey, Richard.
I'm crashing. Time to reboot.
We can help refuel him. We have the technology with new Lunchables Fun Fuel. A charge of chicken.
Come on, mamas.
Where we hanging out and what we doing, we can't really disclose.
Can you repeat the question?
Well, the right answer is personality, but the real answer is butt.
Okay.
Well, it...
What is this shit? Some of these niggas come here for that real shit. So where is that real shit? Vivian, where is not this bitch, Vivian, where is a female? I can't really do me with confuses me.
It seemed like the past, but then it felt like the future.
All the stars will smile for me. When all is well and is all for all, ever after.
Spiritual journey? Why was that so hard? Is to be used You know? Love Stewie. Love me. You know, love me.
Me.
Stop pouring. Stop pouring. I can't keep track of how much I'm drinking. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for getting me out.
All right, you got this one, mama.
Prancing is what we do. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, you was a little woo-woo-woozer, just like you about to woo this game.
Bobby, we're running out of time.
Don't worry.
Oh, snurge na in the one. Snurge na in the Snurge na in the
And he knows better than to be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Pup.
It's one word, and it rhymes with...
That's against the rules. No rhyming.
Okay, how about...
You can't do that. That's cheating.
You're not cheating.
I ain't losing. We are here to win.
That's it. I'm done. Can't stand no cheating folks. Come on, Bobby. You too, Zoe. We going home.
But I don't live with you.
They said on TV. Since your last visit?
Oh, so that's like yesterday?
They get fish yourself.
Wow.
Good morning, Quark.
No, they broke up for religious differences. She thought she was God and he disagreed. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Oh, I can't. Yeah, okay. Okay. Bye.
Look, I like Port Lawrence.
The one. Is that true?
What are you doing here? Oh, it's a long story. I mean, what are you guys doing here?
早前喺內地營消息話，李宇軒而家被單獨囚禁喺高度設防嘅小欖精神病治療中心。
Science will prevail. Hi, Lincoln. Lucy, you scared me. You're welcome. I've collected all the dead pine needles from our Christmas tree.
I'm sorry for your loss.
You kids. You've had the luxury of living in a very peaceful time.
It's also a long story. At Nora's cabin.
Which direction? Bonstein. Just mapping like an environment. Submarine sonar.
Okay, I got a perfect way to distract Joe while we take his car.
Come quick, I need you. Martha's getting ready to calf. Let's go. I don't know what's wrong. It was all moving right along, and then it just stopped.
But her water bag broke, right?
Yeah, about 10 minutes ago.
I think she's distracted.
What?
By that bull. She keeps eyeing him like she'd prefer a little privacy.
Taylor, cows aren't like people.
Says you.
Why do you smell so good?
Because I don't use deodorant and I only take bubble baths.
Wasn't even a person. It was a golden calf. In biblical times, people rallied around this monstrosity until eventually they figured out the golden calf was yesterday's equivalent of a ceramic Dalmatian.
Everything okay in here, sweetie?
Get the hell out, Shannon!
Your hair looks nice.
I said get out!
Youth will have access to internships, pre-apprenticeships, job shadowing, and on-the-job training.
Oh, come on! I've got people coming for brunch!
What else we got?
I got big bands popping and they coming out my dinners. Pull my chopper out of the closet and he still like John Lennon. You still flexing in the Honda, see the Hellcat engine revving. But I got big hooking. I hate he sitting on 100. Pull my chopper out of help me live this no be star.
One brought a potato.
Oh yeah.
To spend more. I got like $50,000 in my bank account, sir.
I don't need to know how much money you have in your bank. I want to know how much.
And Green Hill staff. The team will meet periodically to discuss his career.
So this is it. Have you seen these?
Sparkles, anyone?
We got these fireworks from Japan.
It's gonna be amazing, probably.
Amazing. Name one female in the universe who would want to be on display going through this.
Former teacher Young Pok Man was jailed for 9 weeks in 2020 after he was convicted of assaulting a police officer in the previous year.
For 2024.
In the previous year.
She wore an orange dress. She gave me a piece of blackjack gum. I said, licorice gum. What do you think of next? I remember it. Yeah, I remember
it. And is currently the oldest operating theme park in Hong Kong.
So it's painful for me to insist. No. I meant, why use a MaxiPad when there's the new iPad from Apple? iPad?
Hermit crabs? Lobsters?
With the new iPad, I just hook up my Apple to my Peach, and I can download protection for up to 1,000 periods. I like that. And with wireless... He's here! Get in bed! Hurry! He's downstairs?
I like her hair films.
Właśnie.
Hinneslo.
Właśnie, Makowskie.
Oj, nie mag ja.
Zamienisz sobie.
Nie ma wola. Hello.
Hi.
So you sound a lot better than you did in your letter.
I do? Oh.
Closed when the new Hong Kong Disney, but instead,
But complaints flooded in against trial magistrate Debbie Ng, whether Young was mentally fit to teach, and remanded him in Siu Lam Psychiatric Center. Young has since been dismissed by his school. After investigating for nearly 2 years,
It seems today that all you see is violence in movies and sex on. It seems today that all you see is violence in movies and sex on TV.
But where are those good old-fashioned values you would laugh?
Do we have to keep the painting?
No. We just have to find an atheist handyman.
A yellow Newland, 3 of her left
Took Fergrad a whole millisecond to abuse Mom and Dad's trust. But who am I to talk? I mean, what would they say if they knew about a certain article of clothing? I better be careful to keep my underwear under wraps.
But Charles, you're... And not do any bad stuff from now until the police cop goes home. Can we do that? Sure we can. You realize this thing is to Maxi, but the second is not. See how we know? Yeah, and then it's a yeah. Oh,
Now, here's the list of emergency phone numbers.
The neighborhood crime watch, the state police. What's the matter, Mom? Couldn't find the number for the FBI?
I think that's a bit much, Clarissa.
Oh, better safe than sorry. Yesterday, you know, criminals are on the loose everywhere.
Well, here we are. Time for everyone to get new shoes.
Hi, can I help you find something?
What's she gonna do? Let's play with the nigga slow.
It must now feed my hand. Yeah.
Swish you and digging over very fast. Hi, you wake you up.
The Correctional Services Department confirmed 7 staff members are being investigated as part of a rape case.
Okay, we could do this. We've been haunted by cameras and masks and like actual ghosts.
Cause that's everything I know about love. Everything I know about love. I don't know that much at all. I trip, I fall. Every time I try, it's all too much. That's everything I know about love.
Randy, we. Sakals nach ja, I moest zwischen de omgeving. Hi.
I think so. Unlucky! Chad, see what's doing on with some hopping like a midnight city. Said so. Come on.
Karamba yedu şkülüsün inaşine Siyapsın onamsız Aksın nasıl Boven away from oxten and leaf raga Ese wingin on
Every time you play this video game, now look at this, I'm a blind monk. 1 slap, I'm farming some gold. 2 slaps, you slap on some friends, and look at the more you slap, the funner it gets. You don't have to switch any game.
She wore this orange dress. It's the first time I ever saw her in a dress like that. I'd known her since 9th grade, and she was developing this body in secret under these loose clothes for like 2 years. And then one day, this orange dress, it's burned in my memory.
Ooh, memory burn.
Whatever happened to her?
How did they find you?
Oh, computers, they're cracking down now.
You like your friends, but you hate finding it. Play solo, meet new people, play with your friends to build up that teamwork. Now, I'm an introvert too, but get the friends in one.
I don't know what Indiana Jones is. Is it a brand? Is it? For him, I smell this in there, but this is no one. Me smell, search now. Are
you excited to put some mingle in that single?
You stole my credit card. My boy stole my credit card.
Why are you so mad?
And I'm going to show you how they did it, every step of the way, and where the money is right now. 2012 Tokyo, Japan.
Jesus even got the safe.
Oh, you can't be serious.
You gotta show respect for Fatback and his family.
Don't respect me. Niggas don't respect me, spell. Okay. Like, niggas don't respect me. Give a fuck. I just spent $300,000 on my truck. Super.
Hey, Mom, what's that? Remote control for the toaster?
No, Ferguson, I'm testing our appliances for EMFs.
EMFs? The only appliance you're gonna hear EMF on is the radio. Besides, they haven't had a new album out in a while.
EMFs, electromagnetic fields?
I knew that.
Some people think too much EMF exposure can pose a health risk, and we were talking about the museum, so I thought I'd check it out.
Ah, so the toaster might be killing me. I don't know. I haven't given it much thought. Me?
And the cops if in my secret, no talk, come on. I like up and then must have me, no talk, come on. I look up and on, I look up, so she's up.
Stitches ass niggas, bro, worried about both. Hating on my name, I spit on coats, what they do, coke. Why this dirty bitch speaking on dick should never suck again? Just because your friends hit it, don't think that y'all sister wise. All alone, walking through New York with 3 throwing eyes. Outside, rarely do I hide, I just know my role. One bullet, send them to a dreamville.
Hi, it's you.
My bitch stand in front of polls, but she ain't never voted. Your favorite rapper rap out AKs, but he ain't never told it. Probably wrote your favorite song, she ain't never know what it was. Just like so, yes, then I want abs to get on the vanish.
And experience the joy that only birds can know.
You're gonna fry yourself on a high voltage wire.
I'm not afraid.
Like birds on the high line, they line up tonight at the bar. Brad Pitt and England are all that they are.
I have faith in my vision. I love you, Dewey. This is incredible! I can see the top of Dad's car from here!
Surf, no, Sam lost. No.
A narrow corner of I took my kids to school like a normal mom, and on my way home, I stopped and robbed a bank. I mean, it sounds crazy to say it like that, but
says Bieber's followers are worried for him. The singer's erratic social media posts causing concern week after week. The Beliebers asking if what he's seen behind the scenes of the industry led him to this point.
All kidding aside, obviously we all know about your credentials and breadth of experience. The judges from Omaha Steaks.
Siberia. A mammoth is nearing the end of her long, hard life. She's seen many winters and borne many calves. But her luck runs out. It's the end. After months of delay caused by Russian customs, the tissue samples from the mammoth finally arrive in South Korea.
On the issues that matter. Like, did we fake the moon landing?
Okay, there's pitch over 64, yeah. Okay. Houston, I'm on app. Roger it.
Headline to X with this full occupancy. And they're now tilting over, I think, in this context.
Go in, good. We confirm auto ignition.
Well, then it gets on this and now it goes light. Now it...
down the space. House one out.
Is it all in my head? The way you're walking and everything changes. Is this real in my head?
Oh, what's this shit? Who's ocean? Oh no, it's no fun.
Snake, near, snake.
Yeah, what's the USSR, man? What's this?
We have massive infection, multiple GPI and FSI viruses.
It's coming in from remote nodes. They're going for the Colonel.
Colonel who?
Cause since you've been here, there's technicals in the air. Tell me, is this what it feels like when love's in your bloodstream?
You just gonna stare at this guy your entire afterlife, or?
We're living apples like we don't have a plan. I guess we went in a rush. We're breaking promises we thought we could keep. We trigger avalanches unknowingly. Our system of How about holding a palm full of miracles? How about building a house on the moon? Do you really want to go back in time? Do you really want to go back in time? Yeah, men visnes någon tid vanligt jag. I heard något I heard något jag.
Someone should get to the bottom of that. And I know just the guy to do it. Donald Trump. They have the original long form version. And the more things they lost. Yes, all right.
They are hot because they're connected to the internet.
Hi, my name's Alan, but I hope to be Fallon in love.
And there was a lizard on the wall. Giant lizard. So I called the front desk and go, hey, you gotta be kidding me, but there's a lizard on the wall. They go, that's good news, it eats the cockroaches. Swear to God. There you go, all right.
Did you just keep them?
I stayed up all night, yeah, I couldn't sleep.
One time I was sleeping and a cockroach I was a kid, got inside of my...
Oh, hey, son.
You guys were talking about money, weren't you?
No.
Yes, you were. You were paying bills.
No, we weren't. We were making out.
Peggy.
And Lassie had a big heart.
You've come back.
But now, Ivan Reitman, who brought you Ghostbusters, Kindergarten Cop, and Twins, proudly presents the biggest dog star of them all.
On Cracker Island, it was born
Never played that.
to the collective of the dawn.
Alright, when you grow up in Los Santos and Big Smoke needs you to move that powder.
Escalating my loves the floor, mission moves the jaws, the word escalated, go down to the hangouts, but then when you're dead, Fred, where you gonna go? You're going down low, where the rocks grow, the whole city, all you there with flutters to us that.
Bitches be like, do you still rap? Yes, bitch.
Miss Gray, it's come to our attention that you're in serious violation of park rules.
And what would they be?
You know what?
There. You're very on the never.
No, no, but they got the Vahayanu.
Or really?
Hi, David.
Hi. You're not going to believe it till you see it.
What's going on here?
This is Grump Tower. What are we? Hey, my roll the buildings were gagna. On such name. There are many back. Why, yes, nice got it. Yeah, understand.
Nice, but nothing but props, man.
This is Rum Grump.
In and out of the canal, can't see what I shall sit. Yum, a suit, yonder, man, and my move of mouth is my fine. Absolutely, the guy he doesn't break him to his time, so you do your me, I'll sit up. They need them near bus station, near.
What's happening? What's going on? Huh? What is it? What's the matter with the kids? What happened? What? Just take little sips.
But it wasn't me.
And everything I've done, oh, never forget me. Like I'm your favorite song. I'm fading, replaying. These thoughts I thought was sinking down. And everything I've done.
What the hell is happening?
Where were they?
Claire didn't do anything to Maddie. I believe her, I do.
Oh dear, we're running low on obsidian. Almost out of moon potion. And there's no more brain powder.
I can sell you brain powder in bulk. Dream catchers, dream catcher filter replacements. This old one is full of dreams.
Mom.
Wind resistance.
Hey, hang on. I see the runway. I think I'm doing a good job. I think I'm saving them. Oh my God, it's working. It's working!
I can see you now. You're on the mainframe. Now glide it, and then.
You could find one of the little track pieces.
Welcome to
I'm not impressed. I am so impressed. I built this rocket in record time too. 8 months. It's not a fast board.
Lawrence, you better hide that. You know rockets are against the rules.
Freddy should get in more trouble than me.
Music should be boring.
Wrong. Hit me with some Beethoven.
Then there's the built-in Hyper Locomotus. This controls high motor skills like running, jumping, air guitar. But not always at the same time. So that's about it for my research on the boy brain.
They're all going in this track that
This is already up here.
color matched.
Yeah!
It's Christmas time and our hearts are free. Presents tucked underneath the tree now. It's the best day of the best time of our lives. Great Christmas tunes, Luna. Thanks, little bro. Tell me, honestly, Lincoln.
Honestly, they're a little bit bigger than I thought too. Like these.
Ride better. Me and Prof, we on the loose better. It's an all-nighter. Go pack a lunch. Yeah.
If you tryna party, then we got a Concord. All them lames over there, they're done for. Turn the shit to a freak Nick of some sort. It's gonna be some work. You should pack a lunch for it. They go.
Or waiting weeks or months is not really prejudicial to health.
And he said no. What I did not realize was that my partner had zoomed in on the wrong photo. So I said, oh, sorry. I said, hey, Steve, you gave me the wrong photo, dude. That's it. I'm like, you still have well, without this.
In
the rest of the world, when there are diseases affecting other people and not them, they don't care so very much either. So it's human nature. And diseases during the floor with a siren. So gibt's dad.
Why do we beam the surface the so the now we guys get us not in the sky if I will be picking it out fit even us. You're she will lose it even us and yes we must the erase.
We're back again, now it's 20 years later. Somehow it feels like nothing's changed. I'm just a kid, still a pop-punk skater. They told me get a job, please. God's a regulated. Yeah, one day set up.
I thought your phone was dead. No. Shit.
Sned hervejens de slash de wunsch zelf we
which allowed an AIDS child to continue at school because that child had shown improvement.
I heard it had something to do with the internet.
Usually does.
So I'm going to get the last one voting this.
Norfolk's and this continent, far and wide, return it, the access music.
How on you?
I can't believe they decided you won.
More than 12,000 are expected to develop the deadly disease next year. Now that would double the number of cases since 1981 nationwide.
Hey, when you're in a world, you might as well assume it exists.
Hobgoblins have overrun Cornwood!
How about take it down one notch?
Stop right there!
Shut up!
Here at home, the dramatic hearings concerning a child
Disease known as the gay plague has become an epidemic unprecedented in the history of American medicine.
Oh, look at me. Look at me.
Okay.
You on healing. Do know.
What do I know?
Well, to dance.
Jesse?
You'll feel your confidence, courage, and cup size have magically grown.
Nes yn am y crime of eir to hyn is yn oed y sarc mae gen mae dybain am ac ybs y gel. Ie, gids yn o'n sys.
Slow style, alpine in my downtime. Girl, you sturdy as hell. Speak 3 languages and I heard you read Braille. I bet the motherfuckers feeling me now. They was turning me down. Who's flexible at the festival? And what's the números por tu teléfono? I wish that I was born with that cock. About to go someplace and drink my face off like Ray Boggs. Drop it down, fuck it up, spread them out. No fun, there was me on but I can wait it off when I speak it. Hey, son, look at I know. Hörde Zulu, you half me. Hörde about.
You lyssnar på det rycker. Det borde vara lyssna.
Passa det upp så att det gets to do it. Me no never
Så hade nästan blivit mycket en bra så vi kan skola. Ha ett lilla räck och gjorde det så här. Amberla. Det kanske sen ingen var går. Så se, kanske då var det nog för det.
Get roasted, I'll come on.
Who's flipping the pancakes? Oh! Mom, we get what you're saying, I think, and I promise we'll keep it in mind.
But they didn't. I drank too right. In the end, I had to pay. Forever gone. In the end, I had to forever gone.
Save the children!
Open while we will serve back a lot, but looking at all but us getting up or see who's nested. He'll get rooms, he'll start, but he'll come good now. Snimmer up, but number of extras, I am the more.
We're living apples like we don't have a plan. This is a journey and we've got it hard.
It was the phone bill.
And when it stops,
Into the eye. 350. Shit ups in the set. No one. We know that. One.
This is the Hiller Flying Platform. This is probably the closest that anybody has come to developing a true magic carpet ride.
The thinking went, you could put a soldier on the Hiller and he could zip across the battlefield. All you had to do was pull the cord and start her up, just like a lawnmower.
Flying platforms offered the potential for freeing the infantrymen from the restrictions of the terrain. To control the aircraft, the pilot would simply lean in the direction that he wished to travel.
It's going to start moving on you.
One of the only advantages the Japanese had were its kamikazes. The Japanese wanted a new kind of aircraft, one specifically built for kamikaze missions, something lighter.
I'm gonna see if I can buy Drew lunch.
I'll give you my Cheetos. Fine.
Ugh, that stuff is crack.
If it was good enough for Jesus to walk on, it's good enough for you to sleep on.
And the Boys Choir of Harlem.
That's not a gang, that's a glee club. Are you in a gang?
Yeah. And I go by Lil Horsey now.
Well, we barely made it before the stretcher got here.
Miss Brady, this is Joe Namath and Mr. Keller.
How do you do?
What a pleasure.
How do you do?
And this is Marcia and Jan Brady.
Hello, lady.
Yeah, so nice of you to come over here just to sit down.
Well, it's the least we could do, Mrs. Brady.
You know, you got here in the nick of time. Bobby was just about at the end of the show.
You up.